The next Team Fortress. Is it even a thing? What would it even look like, and what would it even be? Will it be a team-based first-person shooter? Maybe it's a card game like Artifacts. Possibly a fighting game? Or maybe.
Welcome to our latest installment. Thanks for listening.
It has been over 10 years since TF2 was released, and we have been enjoying it ever since. But is it wrong to think about a brand new game? People hype themselves up for sequels all the time for games they like, even if nothing is hinting towards a new game. But TF2 is a bit different. It's one of those games like World of Warcraft or Overwatch where the game gets released and later on it gets updates to make it feel fresh. Before I get everyone's hopes up for a new game that may never even come out, I want to really talk about what a next game would look like in my eyes, or at least some ideas that I would like to see implemented if there was a next installment. You don't have to agree with my ideas or even like them. You know what? Actually, you could tell me in the comments if you hate my ideas and even share some of your own. I might even make a follow-up video with your ideas and maybe expand on more of the technical changes and balance changes that I don't touch on in this video because that's really not my strong suits. But let's get into some ideas I would like to see in a new Team Fortress game. Where do we begin with this? Well, first, I want to get some obvious things out of the way, starting with the visuals. I think we all know TF2 is a pretty dated looking game at this point, because it's on a super old engine, and it's a super old game. That super old engine is Source. With this new game, just put it on the newest Source engine at the time of development. I'm not saying specifically Source 2 because, to be honest, if this game ever does release, when is it gonna be? It's gonna be far in the future. But for the art style of the game, I would say stick to a cartoony one. There's nothing wrong with it, and more shooter games are using cartoon art styles like Overwatch and Fortnite, and people love those games. Just make the game on a newer engine and keep the cartoony art style. That's all I really have to say for visuals. But let's get into some of my crazy ideas. Starting with the classes. I would keep the concept of 9 classes, and even keep the names of each class intact. But completely get rid of the old cast and replace them with new guys. Okay, listen. They won't be completely gone, but for the most part, a new cast of characters will replace them, and I'll get more into that in a little bit. But now I have, in my opinion, a really cool idea to introduce new players into the game, and honestly, it's just something really cool to have. And that crazy idea is a full-fledged campaign story mode with online co-op and rewards for players to use in online matches. The way I imagine it is having different types of missions you would have to complete with friends or even random people. Some missions could be a few waves of man versus machine, while some missions just might be a match against high-leveled bots. The story mode could have an SFM cutscene at the beginning or even the ends, with a voiceover comic strips in between missions to keep the story going, like CSGO's Operations, where they did the same exact thing. It would sort of be like a tutorial for new players, but if you progress further, it would get more challenging to complete, with rewards such as new weapons and skins for your characters. These skins would function just like in Overwatch and Fortnite, where they have no competitive advantages, and they could also be found in crates. Crates that you don't necessarily have to pay for, and are given to people for free for the option of buying them in bundles to get them faster. Having skins is also an opportunity to bring back the older cast of characters from TF2, and even the characters from Team Fortress Classic. The cosmetic items could also be put on any skin of that certain class. Speaking about cosmetics, let's get into the item economy. If they made a new game, I have no clue whatsoever how Valve would deal with the TF2 economy. I honestly think they would kill it, whether or not this game even had unusuals or not. When the game is announced, or even if the game is announced, immediately people would get scared. They would start selling all of their unusuals at super low prices, all of their items at a discount, while others are doing the same exact thing until nobody wants items anymore. I mean, look at unusual taunts and buds. Yeah, they went down for completely different reasons, but these two types of items started to decrease and everyone was selling them, and nobody wanted to buy them. But I'm sure we won't have to worry about a new game announcement anytime soon. What about the hats though? TF2 is the coolest hat simulator ever. You're telling me that TF3 is gonna just have skins and copy that dumb Overwatch game? Well, I do think hats and unusuals would return, and they both could be obtained through crates. But since the crates would be similar to loot boxes from Overwatch, they would be given to people per level in casual mode. When you unbox them, maybe 3 to 4 items would come out of one crate with a chance of taunts, hats, war paints, or unusual qualities of these items. Unusuals will have a very low chance to be unboxed, far lower than TF2's chances. This is because the crates would be free for everyone if they grind out casual mode. Although unusuals will still be cheap because the crates are still free, but lowering the chances would help a bit. I have another idea that some people might not like, but I think it could work. That idea is having cases switch out items every once in a while, maybe 2 weeks to 3 weeks, and leaving the past cosmetics and unusuals from the previous crate possibly retired forever. Retire! Maybe if you want that hat really badly, you could craft it or something, and it would be untradeable? Who knows? I really don't know how they would do it, but that's kind of the idea I have. But that's all I really have for changes to the item system. I'm not really sure what the community would use as a currency, but I'm sure they could figure it out. Enough of the economy though, let's get into something even more important. The main goddamn menu screen. Every time I look at TF2's menu, the more I want an animated menu screen with one of the classes on the side, just kinda chilling there. The class that would show up on the main menu would be random at default, but you could choose to make your favorite classes show up more often. The character would even have your cosmetics depending on which loadout you want it to show. You could even choose what map you want it to show in the background. It'd even use all of your taunts. I just want to see a more modern main menu instead of this boring old static picture that we have now. Other than that, maybe improve competitive mode just a bit and add a competitive point system similar to Overwatch where you could buy golden weapons or something for points that you get by winning competitive matches. It just gives more incentive to play competitive because a whole lot of people don't do that now. Also, keep MVM. That's all you have to do. Just keep MVM and add more tours. Oh, and one more thing. Every major update maybe add expansions to the story mode and make it sort of episodic, where if you buy a pass you get more episodes for story mode. That would give you new cosmetic items with even more cutscenes. Also with the pass you could probably add in the contractor as well. Now it's time to hear it from you guys. Comment down below with what you think the next Team Fortress should have and I'll take a look. That's all I have for today's video, but before I go, it's been a while since I made a video, so I have some updates for you guys. First off, I've been streaming quite a lot recently, on both Twitch and YouTube, sometimes even twice a day if I have the time. I play MVM tours of 2 cities, sometimes I do casual streams, and I even play with you guys on community servers, so don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitch. Also, hit that bell if you want notifications for when I go live too. I stream on both platforms at the same time, so choose whatever platform you like the most. Also, since I don't have a set schedule, maybe try joining my Discord server or Steam group where I post announcements when I'm live streaming. And one more thing, I have a new Twitter account. My old one got suspended for some stupid reason, so I made a new one. All of these will have links in the description below, so feel free to check them out if you want to. That's all I have for you today, see you guys later.